Sure. I mean, every time you attack, I just gain life. You've done 2 damage to me in the last 5 turns. My fair citizens, Sodium City, we have Gasoline. So the win condition for this deck is comprised of Mirari's Wake and Dawn of Hope. So Mirari's Wake, 5 mana enchantment, kind of expensive, but creatures you control get +1/+1, which is beautiful. We'll go over that in a little bit. And then whenever you tap a land of 4 mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that that land produced. So if you have 1 Mirari's Wake out, your lands are tapping for double, essentially. So this is very good because we have Dawn of Hope. So Dawn of Hope is a 2 mana enchantment. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 colorless. If you do, draw a card. This is really good. We'll kind of go over that a little bit later. But then it has the ability of 4. So it's 3 colorless and a white. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Now this is very bad, but it ends up being very good later on in the game. It's actually very, very good. So again, remember Mirari's Wake. All of our lands are going to tap for 2 instead of 1. And then if we have more than 1 Mirari's Wake out, let's say we have 2, every single land is going to tap for 3 mana instead of 2. And then if we have 3 Mirari's Wakes out, every single land taps for 4. That means 1 Dawn of Hope, 1 land, 1 token. And then Mirari's Wake, once again, each creature gets +1/+1. That part stacks as well. So you have 3 Mirari's Wakes. So every single Dawn of Hope token that you make with 1 land is a 4/4 with lifelink, which is absolutely obscene. It's almost impossible to manage later on in the game. You just spiral out of control at that point, and it's over. It's game, GG. Now the other very good part about Dawn of Hope is that you can pay 2 colorless to draw a card if you gain life. Now, how do you gain life, you ask? We have Authority of the Consul. So Authority of the Consul, 1 mana enchantment. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Perfect. So it kind of just fucks with all of the fasty boys. But then whenever a creature enters battlefield under your opponent's control, you gain a life. So again, anytime the opponent plays a creature, you gain a life. You have Dawn of Hope out, you pay 2 colorless, you draw a card. This is actually way better than you think it is, especially if they're playing an aggro deck that kind of just goes wide. Even if they don't, they play 1 creature, just being able to draw a card for 2 mana is very, very, very good and quite underrated. And naturally, we have to have Haphazard Bombardment. Haphazard Bombardment, 6 mana enchantment. When it enters battlefield, distribute 4 non-enchantment permanents you don't control and put aim counters on them. It's a great card. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you don't control have aim counters on them, destroy 1 of those at random. This is just an amazing card, one of my favorites. A lot of people say that I should remove it and probably just remove red altogether. I don't necessarily agree with that because Haphazard Bombardment, not only does it just cause people to surrender for 1, but for 2, it a lot of times just keeps people off of casting Ugin as well as Olamog. So I really do think that it's a lot more impactful than people get it credit for. The new addition to the deck that we did at the very, very end was Calix, Destiny's Hand. Very good Planeswalker, super underrated. Has the +1 of look at the top 4 cards of your library, choose a non-land permanent from it, put it in your hand, you get to reveal it, put the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. This is just amazing since we have almost all enchantments being like Ixalan's Binding, Enchantress Presence for card draw, Blood Sun for ramp, Wolfwillow Haven for ramp, Authority of the Consul, Dawn of Hope as our win condition, Haphazard Bombardment, Mirari's Wake for ramp. It's like everything is an enchantment, so Calix just is amazing. Then it has the -3 of you get to exile target creature or enchantment underneath another enchantment that you control, which is also very, very good. You can just exile something big that they have and put it underneath your Authority of the Consul. So that can also be very, very good. The -7, which we almost never get to, basically return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Usually, if all of our enchantments are dead, it's because they were exiled from Ugin. not because they died from a cleansing nova or a planar cleansing. So just something to think about. For the most part, you're just going to +1 and try to get all your enchantments. By that time, you should have a Dawn of Hope, you should have a couple of Mirari's Wakes, and you just kind of win the game from there. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, do you think anything from Kaldheim will get banned? If so, what card, and how long do you think it's going to take them to ban it? Here are your answers. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. Yeah, I gotta get the thumb drive from my mailbox so I can get my fucking new computer set up. And now I'm just like not even gonna come fucking close to getting it set up for tomorrow morning, which I wanted to get it done. I have to do like 9 hours of fucking editing tonight too. This is brutal. Walk to the mailbox stream. I was gonna take my scooter. I got an electric scooter and shit. Land destruction IRL one. Sounds like fun. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I sold my car and got a scooter. That's the move. I moved closer to work, although now it's pandemic and I work at home, so it's kind of irrelevant. So I'm probably gonna move somewhere a lot cheaper than where I live now. Somewhere that has more rooms and cheaper, probably. Yeah. I was trying to convince DZ to move to Arizona and do a streamer house. It's fine, we'll top deck a land. Not the land we needed though. That was interesting. Got room for Todd? I have no idea who the fuck Todd is. Oh! DZ is moving away from Todd though. DZ wasn't into it. He said it might be sooner than I think, but I don't know, he didn't really say anything about it. One more untapped land and we can bombardment. All right.
The selfish will be brought to order by my hand. I am blessed by Nyx.
DZ in Sodium City sounds juicy. I know that would be sweet. The thing is that he seems like reliable. I don't know if that makes sense. Like he seems legit. He seems like an actual responsible. There we go, responsible. He's a responsible human being. Yeah, once I saw him on the podcast that Charizard James had, I was like, I like it. Like, I liked him before, but it was like I had a whole completely new outlook on him. All right, can I get a fucking land, please? No, I cannot. I cannot get a fucking land, please. Another one. All right, Haphazard Bombardment. See, I really wanted to put Mirari's Conjecture. I guess I could have put Mirari's Conjecture down. Do you think they have a counterspell? Do you think they have a counterspell?
Like seconds.
sitting around making TikToks and editing YouTube content all day. Well, I still have my day job. I don't plan on quitting my day job until I retire. I love my day job. Love it. But some of my coworkers are moving. They're like selling their houses. So I might just like rent one of their houses, maybe. Don't know yet. Can we add that as a quote? You can add whatever quote you want. Whatever you're doing, could you not? Ooh, they might be casting Uro. They could, if they cast Uro, that's actually really good for us because I can Ixalan's Binding that, and they have no counter spells. However, if they're running Casualties of War, which they most likely are, holy fuck, can I get a land?
Fast.
I know. Mod check lands, please. Ah!
Ideas like seconds.
4 lands. 4 lands. You can't phase out Uro. It's creature you don't control. I made sure to look at that before I clicked the target. Yeah, it's creature you don't control. Alright, well. Aha! Good job, Blood Sun. Dang it. That's right, I still have basic planes. Forgot about that. I need to fix the lands. I need like 1 plains, 1 forest, and 1 mountain. And then I can add in 1 dual land somewhere. We found a land, chat. Playing around sensor.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
It's at 7. We have to target that. Okay, got a land. It's good. I don't know what they're using black for yet, but I don't like it. Sweet. All right, we're getting lands. Yeah. You can do fun stuff with Teferi and Inexorable Tide as well. Yeah.
Think fast.
8, 9, 10. I might have to bombardment and target the Teferi and like the same 2 lands and then another land, just to highly increase the chance I hit that Teferi, which is very unfortunate. We could dance if we want to. Fuck! Maybe they get the Mirari's Wake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We got another one. Yeah, that's at 9. So we have to target that. Mirari into Bombardment. What did it have? Didn't even look. But I also wanted to Blood Sun.
Yeah, boy.
That was close. All right, so now I think we can Mirari's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Eldest Reborn. It's not good. So that's what they're using black for. Now I kind of want a Bala and Bombardment again. I think I just really want to keep blowing up their lands. All right. Lotus. It's not a Lotus. There we go. Just get rid of a Wrath. Okay. Just realized that the Phyrexian Face Fucker 5000 lets you put 2 aim counters. Yeah, but two aim counters doesn't do anything. Can get my Calix? Oh, Winky Face. Peace is fragile and fleeting. Cherish. My okay. God, that's so shitty. I forgot. I didn't just. All right. Does he do it again? All right. I kind of don't want to hit that Ugin though, because he brings it back. All right. I didn't get the Ugin. Yeah, I didn't really want to get it back. Yeah, just ramp to Ugin forehead. Tried adding Yorion to the Bombardment. I have before. It's usually not that good. The only reason that this ended up not being very good is because I had to kill that Teferi or we would have gotten 2 extra turns. So I had to overlap the same 4 targets on the Bombardment, or else they would have been like, close to super fucked. You know what I mean? And I don't know, he might -2, maybe -3 even. Probably -2. Okay. Does he have another Elvis? To the essence of the multiverse. He got rid of all of his green sources. Alright. This is not healthy for us.
Think fast.
Do we have any more? We have one more Bala. Getting a Calix would be good. So we only have one more Dawn of Hope. Getting a Bombardment, I mean, is kind of whatever.
Ideas, like seconds, are fleeting.
Why is there an Uro in that Dimir player's graveyard? They might have Omniscience, maybe. Fuck!
The axiomatic structure of reality.
I was out of sync.
All creation can be undone. My research has concluded.
Alright. You can now officially go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Opponent has 15 cards left. Now they have Uro. How many Wraths do we have? This is our last Wrath. Oh no, we have one more Wrath. Sorry. Nissa. That's not good. Yeah, so they untap their forest? 5-head?
Rise, my elemental friend.
Interesting play. Fuck. Yeah, luckily we were able to starve them a bit with green. We have 2 more Mirari's Wakes, which is going to make our Dawn of Hope pretty good.
Harness the elements.
Hopefully they attack with their forest. Alright, fortunately, couldn't do anything about it. Bombardment, it's a great card. Hooray, BMO! Welcome to Sodium City. Thanks so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Nissa might become a problem. Well, right now she's not. Fuck you all over everything. Is that their 4th thought, Steve? 2, 3. Oh, they have one more. Alright, we have one more Ixalan's Binding. And I don't know if we use it on the Uro or the Nissa. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Yeah. Okay. 19-9. Three, 4, 2, 3. All right. Let's go ahead and shock that into play anyway. All right. So we can make 2 Dawn of Hope tokens. They have 8 cards in their library. Do they ult? I don't know how many forests they have left, but I'm assuming they have some.
Conquer you.
Coming Olmog, that would suck all of the dicks. That would be so bad for us. Yeah, that's pretty much worst case scenario. Yeah, Crawling Barrens would probably be good. I have to take out 3 of those plains. So I could take out 3 of the plains, add in 1 mountain, 1 forest, and 1 Crawling Barrens. Sure. I mean, every time you attack, I just gain life. You've done 2 damage to me in the last 5 turns. That's a sad butt plug if I ever saw one. 70% win rate after the changes. It was like so bad. Look at 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 1 and 1. It's 5 and yeah. It did so much better after we made the changes. Oh wait, I have to make more changes. More changes. I just have to fix the lands. All right, and then I need Mountain. Let's get the face, yeah, the face sitting. Yeah, the face sitting mountain is a great mountain. We like that mountain. This one looks like it got destroyed, right? Yeah, every once in a while we get a pretty good brew. Then 1 Crawling Barrens. And I feel like we might have... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think we had too many reds. So take out a red, add 1 more green, white. I think that should be okay. But no, face sitting. This mountain is a face sitting mountain. Surprised I'm not competing in the tournament? Kappa. We'll do that. I still think I Enchantress Presence first. And then play Blood Sun. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the right move or not. I think it was probably the wrong move. All right, we're down to one card. Okay, that's a good one. I need a binding. Yeah, I need a binding like really bad. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit. Please don't make me discard anything. Please. I would really like to keep both of these cards. Fuck! We have to get rid of both of them. God damn it. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Good news is you can go fuck yourself. Oh, mine's bigger. Mine's bigger.
That's quite big. Impressive.
All right, this guy's actually pissing me off now. Alright, now we just have to hope we don't get flooded and then take 4 damage every single turn for 5 turns or whatever. Oh no. Did I just will it? Did I just will it into reality chat? No! I mean, we still have some turns. This is fine. Okay. To draw 2. I mean, that's a good land, I suppose. I don't really want to use that, but I don't trust that they don't have discard. Yeah, let's get rid of some of their power. Power! It's a good card. Alright. We're taking less damage, which is great. Surrender now or forever hold your balls. Opponent keeps reading Bombardment. I might just be upset about it. I understand. I would be upset about Bombardment too. Oh. Oh, it didn't give me the thinking option. Can't believe the stream just started. Hey, this is the second game, you know? Alright. Easy. Good warm-up games. Good warm-up games. And if you want to see me build and play all of these decks live, make sure to follow me over at twitch.tv/StriderStone. I stream 5 days a week every day except Monday and Thursday. You got this, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting flooded so much. It seems a bit preposterous. Hip-hop preposterous. All right. Now I just seen one more land, right? The dream. Dream has happened. Doom Shroom
656 has become a citizen of Sodium City.
Tier 1. Doom Shroom 656. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much. You and your... Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! Alright, whatever. You did this to us, Doom. You did this. Alright. I did, but we win these. It's definitely possible. Okay, now we probably win these. Yeah. All right. You're probably right. You're probably right. Cause we're getting even. We're not getting mad. Getting even.
I am predator, you are prey. At the end, I've got fun friends.
Have fun friends? That sounds very orgy-like, but with beasts. Oh, come on. Please don't have a counterspell. Please don't have a... Fuck that, a counterspell. Alright. That's fine. I mean, they needed to counter that. But we still got the Garruk. Our Dawn of Hope is less good, but like we need more white sources now. If we get more white sources, we're pretty much fine. Just because we need to make Dawn of Hope tokens. That's really all it is.
I must contain the blight that dwells within. You cannot quell the royal.
Great card. Great card. It's just till end of turn. Pretty sure we... Really? It's fine. Draw a card from that. It's also fine. It's great. Really worried about what they have. Onto the battlefield. See, this is terrifying. What up, Pablo? I think I have to kill that Nissa. Or do something about it. They have Ugin. Looks like they have Ugin. What up, Gabe? How you doing? Yeah, it smells like an Ugin. Spent the morning packing, getting ready to move. That's exciting. Still get to swing at that Nissa.
Got a good head on those shoulders.
Gotta swing at that Garruk. Girlfriend and I are moving in with my parents. Hooray for COVID. Oof. Well, that's rude.
Try not to lose your head out here.
Ooh. That's bad. Oh. Yeah, you can't activate Fabled Passage. Sorry, opponent. Yeah, we just need to stop blocking lands and actually go after their planeswalkers now. Now that they have two of them, super necessary. And I really got to kill that Nissa. I have to kill that Garruk first, though, I think. Luckily, Authority of the Consul makes all their shit come into play tapped.
We are the apex.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So. I can't tap this in a way. Come on. Let me make a token. With my extra mana. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, I have to do this just to get the mana. Might have gotten greedy there just by getting the card draw, but I still think it might have been the right play. I did run into a sorcery speed kill spell, but... I should still get a free kill on the Garruk. Hopefully? Beautiful. Alright, so hopefully we can smash this Nissa. Not sexually, don't be fucking ridiculous, chat. I mean, maybe. But that's a different question for a different time. Chandra's not jealous. Allegedly, they're not a thing anymore, right? Like they were a thing, but now they're not a thing.
Whoever listened to the crickets,
That's bad.
it's my kind of music.
Okay. Binding Nissa, I know, right? Bound.
Looks like you weren't to survive.
What's up, Belchi? Oh no, we're below 20 again. Okay, do we get Calix or Mirari's Wake? Calix. Calix can get us Bombardment, right? And who doesn't love a good old-fashioned Bombardment?
The patterned future appears before me.
I know I do. Thinking. Ooh. Everybody grab a leg. Yes. Ah, yes, a leg. Yay. Easy. See? That's what the deck does. I mean, not upset, just disappointed. Found renewal. Interesting. What exactly did I miss? I have no idea. Samantha, don't even ask. I could have just played that. Whatever. Get a Mirari's Wake next turn, and that's good for us. Shit. You think they got a Cleansing Nova, chat? You think they just got a Cleansing Nova? I like it. I like it.
The selfish will be brought to order by my hand. Clothis, show me my path.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this just in case they actually blow something up. Fuck, they have Ixalan's Binding too? These motherfuckers.
the gods.
These motherfuckers. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I know. I wanted Ixalan's binding their Primal Amulet. That's bad. I need an Ixalan's binding there. Why not -3? That's a good point.
Cannot escape the
That's using your thinking noodle. That is using your thinking noodle. Still don't have anything in there that we care about, so we're fine. Primal Amulet. Okay. It still hits it even when it flips. So we're kind of okay. The thing is, if they get a Banefire, we're mostly fucked. Of course they had a goddamn Cleansing Nova. I knew it! I knew they were gonna have a fucking Cleansing Nova. Alright. So we can still do this. And let's just do this. Oh no. Oh, chat, I'm an idiot. Oh, that's bad. Oh no, we're fine. I still have one more in my hand. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, we don't have any more ways to win. No, we're fine. We're fine. I freaked out for a second. Because Dawn of Hope is our only win condition. So we gotta kill all their white sources, basically. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I had another ball in my hand because I only have 2 Balas and 2 Dawn of Hopes. Haphazard. Haphazard. Not a haphazard. It's a good card. I need an Ixalan's binding too. Beautiful. 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 Easy game.
You are all responsible for the damage to Destiny. stars will light our way.
All right. Yeah, popping off just a little bit. Ooh, they have Mortify. Maybe I did need to get the other one. I want to keep my white sources. Yeah, because we need basically make as many Dawn of Hope creatures as we can.
The patterned future appears before me.
All right, they're going down to one land. And we have extremely beefy Dawn of Hope tokens. Like that, the alt win con. I mean, this is... Can you survive? You sit around for all this time. All right, opponent. Alternate win con achieved. Yeah. As opponent just waits. Nice cleansing recovery. Yeah, that was pretty nice. And after all that was said and done, this deck ended up going 26 and 22. Now, in my opinion, the stats are quite skewed in the fact that these matches, there was 5 games back to back to back. It went 0-3, and then these two right here, that it was just insanely mana screwed or insanely flooded. Like, worse than I've ever seen ever in MTG. I've never seen it happen 5 games in a row either. Completely out of the ordinary. I have no idea how it happened or why it happened, but it just went, I have no idea. So for the most part, I'm excluding those 5 games from the stats because it really just doesn't make any sense. After we made the changes though, and after everything settled down, excluding those bottom 2 matches, it ended up going 13 and 6, which is definitely reasonable. It's exactly what this deck did for the most part. It was very consistent. However, we have a lot of problems against mono red. This does show 1 and 4 against mono red. However, this is also very odd because we ran into mono red burn more than anything else. And I think the one win that we had was against goblins. And then we went up and lost against mono red burn a couple times. And I think we also lost against the mono red Cavalcade deck a couple times. And the Azorius Flyers and Azorius Control, we went up against both of those, although I'm not 100% sure which ones we were having the biggest problems with, but I'm assuming it's probably Azorius Flyers that we were having problems with. Anything with a lot of flash is still very difficult for us to deal with. If we're not pulling our Wraths, it's going to be hard. And same thing with Boros Aggro. Boros Aggro we're just going to have problems with. It's just odd. It's odd, but there are those decks. Gruul, we had some problems with. It just seems like aggro we had a lot of issues with, which doesn't make any sense because we have a lot of anti-aggro tools, but it is what it is. Overall, again, the deck did amazing. It went 13 and 6, did very, very well against almost every deck. If anything, I would possibly try to fix the mana a little bit. I would try to squeeze in some Gift of Paradise. I don't know if you can really justify taking out Wolfwillow Haven for a Gift of Paradise. I really don't think that's doable, but it is something that you can consider. Outside of that, I really am not sure what you could actually change. Taking out Haphazard Bombardment is one thing that you could do, but it does kind of take away the soul of the deck, because of the land destruction. But it would be safer. It would probably be more consistent. Although we do get Haphazard Bombardment is a very strong card. You can get a lot of surrenders that way. However, if you took out the 4 bombardments, added in like 1 more Dawn of Hope, and 3 Gift of Paradise, or like 2 Gift of Paradise and 1 more Ixalan's Binding, or another Calix, another Ixalan's Binding, another Dawn of Hope, and then, you know, a 4th land or something like that. It could be very, very solid as well. Maybe a 3rd Bala. It could be very good on that front as well. The problem is you would then have issues with Planeswalkers more than anything, which is why I said go up Ixalan's Binding. Maybe take the bombardments out, add in Starve Extinctions that would deal with the board quite nicely. And again, with Mirari's Wake, you could get that kind of mana. But overall, again, the stats, the deck did great. I really, really like it. If you want to use this to climb the ladder, I would actually recommend it. Again, even after those inflated 5 losses, still 54%. That's before the changes. After the changes, again, with the messed up games, you know, it was still 62%, which is very respectable for anything that's kind of silly like this. But very, very fun deck. Highly recommend it. Just kind of tweak it to your play style as much as you want. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.